I went to her and the fire was outside the window. And I said, "Mom, we've got to get out of here."
He's talking about his 97-year-old mom left behind in her care facility as the Eaton Fire burned around her. Good evening. Welcome to Fox 7 News at 10. I'm Alex Michelson.
And I'm Marla Tejas here for Christine Devine.
New at 10. Who can remember these images? Remember this on our live coverage? Senior citizens, some of them in wheelchairs and walkers, out on the street corner waiting for transportation as they were hit by flying embers.
Well, tonight we're learning a lot more about that harrowing night from a man who saved his mom in Eaton Canyon. Fox 11's Laura Diaz live in Pasadena with that story tonight. Laura?
Yes, Marla and Alex, those images of those frail elderly people being evacuated, they simply tear at your heart. But not everyone was evacuated. Tonight we have the story of one man who had to go in and rescue his elderly mom who'd been left behind. He did a great thing, but he is demanding change for her and others.
I did what I was supposed to do, and I had divine guidance, and I got there and did it.
It's been 6 weeks since 73-year-old Jim Benish rescued his 96-year-old mother, Dorothy, from the explosive Eaton Canyon fire. Dorothy had recently moved to the terraces of Park Marino. But in January, hurricane-force winds fueled a devastating fire in Eaton Canyon, placing the terraces at Park Marino, an assisted living community, squarely in the path of flames. Dorothy was in mortal danger. Dorothy did as she had been instructed. She heard the alarms and waited for someone to come and get her. But as her emotional son tells us from his Pasadena living room Thursday, help did not arrive, so Jim sprang into action.
I don't know how I got there as far as being allowed to get through, because other individuals were trying to get through the different streets, and there was fire and houses burning everywhere.
Once at the facility, he was told all the seniors had been evacuated, but he knew that wasn't true.
So I went up the back stairwell. My mom was on the top floor, the third floor. All the rooms were open except for my mom's, and I burst into the room and called for her, and she responded, "Yes, I'm on the couch." I took her walker, she used as a walker, and helped her navigate down the hallway. It was dark. Just light from the fire.
To hear this devoted son tell his story, his actions were not heroic, but your gut tells you otherwise. It took 3 minutes to exit the burning building with his mother, the lone resident left behind. Jim says that he's grateful that his mother is safe. He stops short of pointing fingers, but he does demand change for emergency protocol at assisted living facilities for people like his mother and others.
That said nobody died, and I thought, well, nobody died because I was able to get there and get my mom out of there.
Just an amazing story. He actually used his cell phone to light the path because it was so very dark inside of that facility. And he goes on to tell me that his mother is doing well. She's been moved to another facility. She, of course, misses her mementos that were simply burned to the ground in that fire. And he is calling for change, not only for his mother, but for others. I'm Laura Diaz reporting live from Pasadena, sending it back to the studio.